Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity? Insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting shit to change. And then I started seeing it everywhere I looked, all these fucking pricks. Everywhere I looked, doing the exact same fucking thing over and over and over and over and over again, thinking this time is gonna be different. No, please. This time is gonna be different. Thing is, alright, the thing is I killed you once already. And it's not like I am fucking crazy. It's okay. It's like water under the bridge.
Guns don't kill people. I do.
Today was supposed to be a normal day. Sitting down with the TV remote in my hand, watching some King of the Hill, and a drink too if I was lucky. I went heading down that Mountain Dew bottle as fast as I could. Well, Sprite, but basically the same thing if you really think about it. As I stood up to go and throw my bottle away, my trap phone started to ring. This wasn't a normal occurrence, so I was very hesitant to pick the phone up. Nonetheless, I still did.
That LR kid didn't exactly stick to his word. You're gonna have to come back.
Coming back wouldn't exactly have been too much of a surprise. I couldn't have expected my now new friend to stick to his word. Well, here we are again, making another video on Lunar Racing. The guy, the man, the myth, the legend. The one of my first internet beefs that I've ever had. We're gonna go ahead and get into what he did, but before we do, I just want to state that this video is being made just to put LR in check, because what he did this time is absolutely atrocious. It basically the same situation as him with me, except with a whole other kid. And this is just a sign that he does not take messages into consideration. Because it seems the last time I made a video on you and you apologized, that apology didn't mean shit. That apology was in spite of your channel was being soon to deleted because I literally ruined your fucking career. I killed your career. And yet the only reason you said I'm sorry was because you didn't actually think about the consequences that happened. You just knew your career was on the line and you figured that would save you. And you know what? Congratulations. You got me. 3 months later, you got me. Here we are again. Same situation, except now this is an even worse situation. I don't even know what to say about this. So we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. I hope we got the message clear that this is, again, just to put him in check. Because he fucked up again, and I'm checking him for it. And this time, I don't know if we're going to be cool anymore after this. Because this is fucking ridiculous. My name is with your shit now. I mean, you've got me tagged in Instagram posts. I'm in your Discord server. And I don't want to be involved with shit like this. If you're going to be doing this, I don't want to be involved with it. All right, and that same thing goes for my other friends. If you guys are ever doing something and you say my name in it, I'm not going to be involved with you because attacking people is not my thing. That's not what I do. I just respond to shit and that's it. And give off my opinion on what you should and shouldn't do. So we're going to go ahead and get straight into the video. Let's move on. He didn't even listen to my message. I figured after devastating his channel, he would have taken that pretty seriously. Nonetheless, I'll have to make a response to this. Maybe I'll have some new information. Perhaps some kind of a Discord server. Well, let me just sign in really quickly. I'll have to sign into my Discord account again. The thing about their service is, as much as I hate it, they do provide a decent amount of information. Bingo. Now let's see what this general tab has to offer. On June 28th around 1 p.m., Lunar Racing posts a message, warning, gore. A few seconds afterwards, he posts a photo of a Doomslayer ripping out the organs and intestines of one of the many protagonists of the TV show Hell of a Boss. Since the character is his comfort character, he was extremely upset by this, as we can see here in the chats. Even going as far as to ask his fans to try and take the account down. That's kind of familiar to you, maybe?
But I don't know. Just like I'd be surprised if people reported that video and just like got it taken down. Like I'd be dying.
While a couple of people in Lunar Racing's Discord had saw the post and obviously were just as disgusted as him, me and my friends dug a little deeper and found out that there was an actual reason on why this video was posted. That reason being that one of Lunar Racing's fans went and said the N-word in this user's comment section. Now, this user claimed to have been a dark-skinned Puerto Rican, and he did not take that too kindly. Now, me being a Puerto Rican myself, I can get past that word occasionally, but it still makes me kind of cringe at the end of the day that someone is going to say that directly towards another Puerto Rican, because obviously that word's pretty fucked up. In response, this child ended up posting this photo, which for some reason ended up in Lunar Racing's hands. Now, I'm assuming that Lunar Racing was not provided the context to this situation, so he got a little bit angry. Now, my friend being my friend, he kind of thought it would be a great idea to go ahead and tell this kid that, hey, Lunar Racing is planning to attack your channel. No one should ever be planning any kind of attack on another creator, especially if I would say that they did it for a good reason. I mean, hell, it's not even a bad thing. It's just a gebbed character. That's literally all it is. They ended up doing the right thing and just responding back. And, well, while it is disgusting, it does get the message clear that he's just saying a big old fuck you to this guy. Now, Lunar Racing eventually caught on that this was my friend that stated this information, since this was on a private Discord server that we were all on. He did end up finding out that, yes, it was one of my friends, so immediately I had to come up with the response in order to avoid being banned that, hey, I dropped him. He's no longer my friend. Simple as that. And it worked. It fucking worked. We got in and we were able to see the rest of the bullshit that goes on in this Discord server. Once the kid found out that Lunar Racing was planning an attack on this kid's YouTube channel, he decided to respond with a video of a Cars 2 death scene. Although I didn't actually screen record it, the video has since been deleted by the user and can no longer be found. At this point, some of Lunar Racing's fans were starting to figure out that, you know what, maybe starting an attack wouldn't be the best idea. So some of him advised to just either ignore it or flag the video for cyberbullying, in which I feel this kid has every right to post this video, since who the fuck is gonna let someone threaten their channel with an attack? Eventually, me and my friends decided that we need to talk with Lunar Racing privately, and that we need to make sure that this attack never happens, because if it does, his career is basically over. Me and my friends decided to get him to go into the general voice chat, where we then asked him to please do not do this attack, that we promise you it's only going to bring you harm and it's not going to do you a favor at all. It wasn't until he told us that he had already done too much. He went after his fans in an Instagram live stream that I unfortunately did not screen record. Many of the fans from the kid's YouTube channel went directly to Lunar Racing's Instagram live and began to roast him and bully him. Now, he didn't take too kindly by this, but he was getting clapped back and forth over and over again. The worst part being he wouldn't let anyone talk with him on the Instagram live to try and get him to stop, because he did not allow anyone to. He kept saying over and over, do not join, I'm not letting you join, I'm not inviting people. The only thing that Lunar Racing had left to defend him was his comments and his, well, I would say childish roast that he would try to say back towards the people, but they meant jack shit. They just kept cursing at him over and over and utterly making a fool out of him. He decided to end the live stream and would stream with his friend a little bit later. However, I decided not to tune into the stream because I figured it was just going to be the same situation, except with a friend that he might actually care about. Only to then stop streaming about 40 minutes later, and then return back to his server where he proceeded to, well, get even more mad. Now, remember that time I was telling you about the friend that might commented on that kid's video, letting him know that Lunar Racing was planning an attack? Well, he eventually fessed up to it on the Discord server and stated that he just didn't want to be banned so soon, which he ended up not banning him, but he did get yelled at by Lunar Racing, and honestly that was kind of terrifying. Eventually, Lunar Racing just went from mad to kind of sad, because I'm assuming he felt bad about what he did and decided that maybe he should delete the Discord channel. Yeah, we're back to this shit where he's gonna feel all sentimental and all his fans are gonna feel bad for him, even though he knows what he did wrong. He just won't acknowledge it and wants to hide from all criticism. Many of his fans told him not to delete the channel, as that would only let the kid win. These comments made Lunar Racing eventually reconsider deleting the channel because he knew that what he was doing was bullshit, and he decided to let his audience know what was going on. He claims that too many people were saying the same shit to him, and he was just tired of hearing it. He was tired of being called a furry, he was tired of hearing it's just a drawing, or it's just a doomslayer, haha, rip and tear. To be honest, I don't know if I'm entirely sure that this is true. I think he's just making this excuse so he doesn't feel bad about the mistakes he made, and that he instead just wants a little cover-up of the situation. And unfortunately, all of his fans fell victim to this and ended up just believing in him and put all of this aside. What Lunar Racing said to these fans made them realize, hey, you know what, maybe we should go and attack these kids some more. And that's exactly what they did. They went on to harass this kid about what he likes to draw, what he likes to look at, and what he likes about pretty much anything. They went as far as to threaten violence toward this kid, even promising to hit him if they ever see him. They even tried to justify the fact that it was okay for the Luna guy to go ahead and say the N-word because, fuck it, he's probably just memeing it. It doesn't matter. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, look, I know the kid's weird and all, and I don't really fuck with that shit. But I mean, come on, you're trying to justify that it was okay for one of Lunar Racing's fans to say the N-word just because it wasn't a hard R and, oh, people I know say it every day? Dude, shut the fuck up. You sound like a goddamn idiot. Like, what is wrong with you? In fact, the bullying and harassment towards this kid went so far that the kid even started deleting his own videos. Like, how could you be so down bad to try and force this kid to delete his videos? Like, are you kidding me? He even deleted the video against Lunar Racing, which was probably his only defense aside from his fans. Eventually, me and my friends came to the conclusion that Lunar Racing just does not give a fuck. So we had to step in and clarify a couple of things up for him. First, my friend posted a copy and paste from our Discord group chat, which simply stated that Lunar Racing needs to stop throwing himself in situations he does not belong in. Unfortunately, Lunar Racing didn't reply very strongly. All he said was that he gets it, SMH, Jesus. Like, are you kidding me? He then deleted the chats moments later in an attempt to silence my friend. However, we weren't going to let him get away so easily. This time my friend decided to state one of his hot takes, which was that Lunar Racing attacked the innocent child for no reason and pretended to play victim when the child struck back. Obviously, a couple of his fans were upset with this and couldn't really handle my friend's hot takes so much. One of the fans claimed that he was trying to help Lunar Racing get through this more than my friend was, which, believe me, we were trying to help him, but he just refused to do anything that we said. Our attempts to help Lunar Racing failed, even though we told him multiple times he should have just blocked and moved on. However, this fan didn't really want to listen too much, even as another fan addressed this and stated that, yeah, you know, he should have just blocked and moved on. But however, this fan was remaining ignorant, along with Lunar Racing, which you will see later. Then, from out of nowhere, Lunar Racing exclaimed that he did block and move on. However, this is complete bullshit. Even if he did block them, he definitely did not move on from this tragedy that is happening right now. However, at this point in time, moving on wasn't even an option anymore. So Lunar Racing claiming that he moved on was simply just a doubt of, fuck it, I don't want to accept the consequences, I don't want to care for this anymore. In which, unfortunately, that's not going to happen. You can't just hide from your problems and expect everybody to forgive you because you know you did something wrong and you just don't want to admit to the fact that you fucked up. Although this fan was persistent about trying to stop the situation from being talked about, my friend wasn't, and he wanted to continue to get Lunar Racing to just say that he's in the wrong because it's so obvious that he is. He's just too scared to admit it. And at this point in time, the only thing the fan was doing was just repeating himself and saying shit that doesn't even make sense. It wasn't until Lunar Racing did the saltiest thing a man could do on his Discord server. He had banned my friend for speaking the truth. He's already silenced 2 of my men. I can't let this continue on. I'm gonna have to end it myself. What would it take? Probably some heavy firepower. But I'll have to figure that out. For now, I'll just have to use my trusty sidearm. Something I can always use to get past the day. It shouldn't take too long to figure out what the solution to this problem is. After this, maybe I can have a drink. I'll be seeing you soon, LR. Now that we've got the whole Discord server situation all cleared up, I feel like it's time for me to make my own criticisms against Lunar Racing, since all I've really done is just read off some chats and take a couple of ganders at my messages that my friends posted. Now it's time for me and what I think of this situation. Before I state my opinion, before I state anything, I want you guys just to remember why we're here in the first place. Lunar Racing attacked a child because it had his comfort character getting killed by the Doomslayer. The video wasn't even addressed towards Lunar Racing. It was addressed towards a fan of Lunar Racing's channel who said the N-word towards this kid for absolutely no reason. So the kid replied with this video of apparently Lunar Racing's comfort character getting slaughtered by the Doomslayer. Like, dude, I understand that they're your fan and all, but you can't just dive into a situation that you don't belong in, alright? It's not like he's your personal best friend, alright? Truthfully, I feel bad for having to expose you like this again, but I mean, you should have just listened to my advice. I told you not to do this shit again, and what do? You do it again. So what's the point? I mean, if you're not gonna stick to your word, then like, fuck off, dude. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? This is literally just a copy and paste of the exact same situation we had 3 months ago, just with a different child. That's all this is. This doesn't involve you at all. I don't know why you're affiliating yourself. Oh, but it's my comfort character. It's getting killed. I don't want to see them like that. Shut the fuck up, dude. It's a made-up fucking animal. It's not even a real thing. It's a drawing of a character that you will never see. You'll never fucking date. You're never gonna love them because they don't exist. They are an entity standing in your room right now watching this shit. Alright? That's all it is. It's a fake fucking character and you can't do shit about it. Alright? He wants to post shit like that? Let him. Who the fuck cares? Fuck off, dude. It's your comfort character. Dude, shut the fuck up. Honestly, at this point, from how much you love this damn character, the fact that you're willing to attack a child for drawing like a death of your character, it just makes me think to myself, like, damn, maybe he's just a furry in denial. Maybe. I don't know. I know he says that he's not one, but maybe he's in denial. I mean, considering that, hold on, I gotta show you guys this. He posted this on his Discord server a little bit ago, and I wondered to myself, man, why does he love this artist? Why is this his favorite artist? So I did a quick little Google search and, well, I think we can clearly see why the fuck this is his favorite artist. I mean, look at all this. I have to blur it all, but you can automatically tell what's underneath all that blurry shit. You know what's there, unless you want to do the Google search for yourself. You know what is there, and you know what you're gonna find. Guys, he's not a furry, remember? He's not a furry, even though he probably jerks off to this artist every single day. We'll never know. Considering that him and his toxic ass fan base, all they do is raid people and send pictures of this character in the name of Vivzy Pop or whatever, you know, who am I to judge, I guess? Maybe I just don't understand this. Maybe I don't understand what it's like to be a Luna stan, alright? Maybe I don't get it. Maybe his entire fan base is just a bunch of edgy, ignorant ass band kids who think it's cool to talk Russian in the hallway or just do a bunch of random shit that everybody hates them for, yet they continue to do it over and over and over again. Or hell, maybe he's just the definition of insanity. Forget about doing the same thing over and over and over again. No, the definition of insanity is Luna Racing and his fan base, because these are by far the most toxic people I've ever had come into my life, and it's insane that I've somehow managed to affiliate myself with them. At this point, I don't even want the apology anymore. I just want you to leave me the fuck alone, dude. Like, I don't want to be involved with your shit anymore. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to hear from you. I don't even want to see a response. If you respond to this video, I'm not even going to take a look at it because it's going to be a waste of my time. And chances are, you probably aren't even watching this full video. Alright? I mean, chances are it's just his fans who are probably going to summarize this video in a shitty way and just make me look like a completely shitty person instead of someone who's actually been trying to help you and cooperate with you, but yet you just ignore me and my friends' advice and silence them when they try to help you out. But then again, maybe that could just be me. I don't know. If you are here at this point in the video, then congratulations. You understand why we aren't affiliating ourselves with you any longer. This is the end. I'm sorry, but this is about it. Forget an apology. Just stay away from me and my friends. That's about it. And stop attacking people, man. I mean, if this is the video that gets you to shut down your channel, then so be it. You don't gotta do that, but please just stop attacking and raiding people. I guarantee you this video is gonna be attacked. If anyone else who isn't involved with this fan base or who isn't a friend of mine sees this video, they're probably gonna be attacked too. Because this person's just such a toxic fucking individual who doesn't know how to keep his mouth shut and stay out of situations that he doesn't belong in. And I'm tired of having to say this. If he doesn't listen to this by the end of the day, I guess the end. Then I don't know what to really say. Fuck it, I guess. And before people start saying, oh, I thought you and you were cool. No, we weren't really cool. We never really talked too much. All we did was talk every now and then when we played Minecraft or something. And that was it. That was all we ever really did. That was all when we really talked. All we would do is scroll through his Instagram and clown at some of the shit that he looked at. Because it was fucking weird and atrocious. And it's literally on the same level as the kid they tried attacking. It's that kind of weird. Like the thing is, right? I tried to make amends with this guy. I tried telling him, dude, stop doing this shit. I'm telling you, you're gonna regret it. And the fact that he continued to attack an innocent child who just defended himself from one of your fans who called him the N-word. I don't know why you're not mad at your fan. Like, I know you said, oh, I mean, everyone, that all you really said was, oh, everyone's just gonna hate you. That's it, pretty much. You didn't even, like, say any kind of rebuttal, like, bro, why the fuck would you say that? Or something like that. You didn't even do that. You fucked up. You made your fan base look even shittier because of this incident. And the fact that they don't care, well, fuck it then. If you don't care, then I don't care. The end. That's it. That's all I really have to say about this. We're just going to move on to the conclusion because, my God, you don't know how to take a message when you hear one, bro. You don't. And it's super disrespectful and super ignorant when you just silence people who try to criticize you because you know that you fucked up and you just don't want to admit to it. I get it. It's a shitty thing to do. It's like, I don't want to do that, man. I know I fucked up. I don't want to say it. Nobody does. But you've got to. It's a matter of respect, all right? And the fact is, you just ban people who criticize you. Fuck you, dude. That's it. We're done. Like, the end. Let's move on to the conclusion, because I am done with this fucking guy. All in all, Luna Racing is still the same guy that he was 3 months ago. Still making the same bad decisions, still not making the right choices, and still the ignorant asshole that he is today, who doesn't like receiving any criticism at all. He continues to make the same mistake of attacking people and not seeing the consequences of doing so. He can never take criticism without hiding and running away from his problems like a little bitch, and doesn't know when to listen out to people, especially if there's someone that you trust, like a friend or somebody. Just frankly, he doesn't know how to listen to people. He doesn't know how to understand people. And with somebody with over 2,000 subscribers, that is utterly insane that you think just the answer to every question is sending your people to attack other creators who are all in all doing the right thing. Just because they have something that you don't like doesn't give you the right to go and attack them. All right? That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Honestly, just me and you, LR, we don't work together as people who are cool with each other. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. We're done. And that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys understood why I made this, and I hope you guys understand that I had to make this. Otherwise, we will be in an even worse situation. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. I'm done with today's video. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.